smooth yet sinister, coming through to diminish you. And this here's the finisher. Check it out.
What's going on, guys? Trey coming back at your screen by means of the World Wide Web. And today for you guys, never thought we'd see the day here, but they got an electric summon going on. But the reason that they have it going on is what I want to focus you guys' attention on. The reason for this electric summon is because the Thunder Vortex Arena is coming up. Boy, am I glad to hear that finally. As you guys know, this event was lined up and was ready to go months ago, guys. But when they tried to release it to the game, it just jacked the game all up. It was all kind of connection errors and just big problems. So they eventually not only end up just cutting the event, but they took it out of the game completely, and they have yet to bring it back. So since they are bringing this event back, if you need any Thunder units, of course now's the time to do so. I pretty much got every unit that's in the gate right now, so not much of a need for me to summon for any of them. But what I wanted to do for you guys today is show you the squad that I plan on using for the Arena Vortex, because I made a video like this before, but that was kind of me expecting the event to be released at that point in time. And since it hasn't been, I'm going to come at you guys with an updated video. With an updated squad. So you guys can look back if you want to watch the older video that I first put up about the Vortex Arena. Now this is going to be a updated version of that video, since things happened with the event. So let me just basically break down my squad and how I'm planning to use them. So do remember your placement. It does matter. Remember the previous video I made about some things you may not know about Arena. Make sure you check that out. Very informative and helpful video there that shows that the placement of your units is actually important, guys. So also different units kind of look for different things going on throughout the battle in order to leave it up to RNG what their next action is. It's just certain things can make RNG take a certain action a little more than the unit would take a different action. Can kind of sound confusing. That's why I highly recommend you check out my previous video. Click down there in the bottom right hand corner and go to the description and check that Reddit article out. Very helpful, and it will make it easy to understand what I mean when I say the things that I'm saying here. But besides that, let's just go ahead and break down my team. So first we'll start with my leader, Orna. So favorite sphere on Arena squads is the Amano Habaki, which is what I'm going to have on my Orna. But I also have her as my leader, guys. As you can see, her skill, her leader skill, Ares Aurora. What it does is not only does it boost the BB gauge when a certain unit is attacked. When a unit gets attacked, they get a little bit of BB gauge, because I highly doubt my squad is going to be able to take my enemy or the enemy squad out on the first turn. So that means that both facets of her leader skill will be activated during battle, which is boosted in the BB gauge when attacked and boosted in the BB gauge fill rate. So that's why I chose Orna. Honestly, the deciding factor in Arena is basically who uses their BB first. With Orna as my leader, I'm not really too concerned about my entire squad at least getting their BB. So that's a good thing there. Pretty confident every member of my squad to be able to have at least their BB by the time my second turn comes around. That's what I'm hoping here. But also good SBB here, which I gotta pump a few more levels into. I'll have it done before Thunder Vortex Arena comes out. But she does an attack. She adds 2 different elements, which is unnecessary in the Thunder Vortex Arena. But what I really like is the third facet of her SBB. She boosts the crit rate, guys. So that's definitely a plus. In addition to her already having the Amano Habake, if she unleashes her SBB, that'll give us an even higher crit rate because it will stack. So he have a high chance to do some serious damage, which is really what I like, guys. I really like that. So that's why I chose her. Also, Orna, along with 2 other units in my squad here, they are going to be scanning the battlefield for enemies that have over 50% HP. And if they do, then it's a 60% chance that they're going to unleash their BB, which is what I'm talking about. That's a really good thing right there. Just like I said, on that second turn, it's highly likely it's definitely going to be a unit or 2 that's going to have more than half their HP. So good stuff there. So that's why we're choosing Orna. The next one we're going to talk about is going to be my man Uda. We're going to run Uda with leg 1 gem on this one. Not only does it make them nice and bulky, that's really the main reason for the sphere. It just makes them nice and bulky. So going to be a heavy hitter coming in with almost 2700 attack. But of course, the SBB is what we're talking about. Not only does Uda has a quick filling BB, only coming in at 15 BCs, but his SBB also increases the BC drop rate. So Uda guaranteed is going to be a widely used unit throughout the Thunder Vortex Arena. I'm pretty sure he's going to be widely used because he's a good choice. He's excellent for Arena, especially this Thunder Vortex Arena, in my opinion. So that's why we're using Uda, though, guys. Either we're going to unleash the BB with a low BC cost, or we're going to have enough BB gauge built up so he can unleash the SBB and not only do a ton of damage to the enemy squad, but even if they survive, at least we'll have the heightened BC drop rate and we'll be ready to go next turn, if there is a next turn. But mainly, it's all about that 15 cost BB, guys, for Uda. Definitely. Now, the only unit in this squad that is pretty much questionable at the moment, is going to be my man right here, Xville. The main reason being, Thunder Vortex Arena, I'm pretty much counting on at least 1 unit on the enemy team to be able to deal some kind of status ailments of some sort. I'm pretty much counting on it. Because there's quite a few Thunder units out there that can deal paralysis, that can deal curse, that can deal weakness. I mean, it can get pretty catastrophic. So I'm going to use Xville for a little bit to see how he does. If he's looking good, like if we're getting hit with some serious status ailments, and he's looking good on healing those, I'm definitely going to keep him in the squad. But other than that, I may end up trading him out. We're just going to have to kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. But I have him equipped with the Brave Emblem Sphere, because not only does it give a nice stat boost, but it also raises the protection against status ailments. So I like that Brave Emblem Sphere, but for that reason, it doesn't guarantee protection against it, but it increases the likelihood that he'll be able to keep those status ailments away. And that's what we need on Xville, because he's going to be the one to heal the status ailments in case anyone gets hit with it. So like I said, this is the only questionable unit that definitely may get replaced, guys. We're just going to have to see what happens as we go throughout the Thunder Vortex Arena. Next up, who's going to be at the very top, is going to be my man Loden here. So Loden, another unit that I'm probably or that I'm pretty much just betting is going to be widely used in the Thunder Vortex Arena. I'm putting him at the top of the squad. Got him equipped with a Hamano Habake so he can do the damage. Got the boosted crit rate. His BB gives an instant BC gauge to the rest of the squad. And the SBB gives you BB gauge over 3 turns. So that's the main reason we're using Loden. We're going to be using Loden to build up the rest of the squad's BB, so that they can at least have their BB for when the next turn comes around. They can really get into the serious damage, guys. So, or hopefully on the same turn. That's why we put Loden at the top, because he can give everyone BC or some BB gauge, and hopefully it's enough to kick them over the threshold to be able to use the BB or SBB, whatever comes first. But that's pretty much the point of Loden in our Thunder Vortex Arena squad. Get everyone's BB gauge built up. But he's also going to be doing some serious damage with this amount of Habakan equipped too. Definitely going to be doing some damage. And then last but not least, we got Rena. Rena is going to be our finisher, guys. So that's why I got her equipped with a leg 1 gem, nice and bulky. She's going to be our finisher. She scans the battlefield and looks for anyone that has less than half their HP. And if that's the case, then she has a 60% chance of unleashing her BB or SBB. So hopefully we can do that, because in the event that anyone does survive her SBB, she has a high probability of hitting them with paralysis or curse, which are both of those status effects are what you don't want in arena, guys. Paralysis renders your unit completely useless, and curse makes it to where all you can basically do is a single target regular attack, which means you're not really going to be doing a lot. So definitely a good choice, I think, for the Thunder Vortex Arena. Like I said, if anyone survives, she has a chance of hitting them with those status elements and just keeping the odds in your favor that much more. So that's another reason she's at the bottom as well. So that's why we're rolling with Rena. Also, she may be widely used because she has that 65% boost to the attack power Thunder types as her leader skill. So she may be widely used as well. It all depends. And a lot of people may even roll back as far as Amelia for her leader skill, giving a 50% boost to Thunder units and a boost to BB gauge at every turn. So you just never know. It's going to be an interesting unit because it forces you to use only one element, which I think is pretty cool. But this is the squad that I'm going to roll with. Like I said, Xville really the only questionable one. He may end up getting replaced. We'll see how that goes. But the rest of them I'm pretty solidified about. I'm pretty confident that they're going to come through just how I'm thinking they're going to come through, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. Just a quick breakdown, updated video of who I plan on using in the Thunder Vortex Arena coming up here in a little bit. So I wonder what you guys are going to plan on using. So if you don't mind, excuse me. If you don't mind, post down in the comments what you plan to use for the Thunder Vortex Arena, and maybe we can exchange some ideas or something like that. So don't forget, guys, upper right subscribe, lower right check out the previous video, which I highly recommend because it's going to have the link in the description to the Reddit article that can help you choose your arena squad. And then if you wish to join the Facebook group, link in the description. So thank you for watching. Please continue to like, subscribe, favorite, share, comment, and everything else. And I'll be back at your screen with more Brave Frontier Global soon. Later, guys.